welcome to the channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video I am continuing on with my decorating for the fall series. So I've been moving room to room, space to space, and just kind of adding little hints of fall into each of those spaces. I've done my kitchen, I've done my living room, my entryway, and today I'm going to be doing my dining room table and my bar cart, and we'll see what else we might do some changes to. You know me, I always kind of revisit spots that I've already decorated and add additional things or switch things out. So we may get into a little bit of that today as well. So if you'd like to see what today's video is going to be all about, keep on watching. So a couple videos ago, I had done my entryway and I wasn't completely satisfied with it. I needed to do something different. And one of you actually commented in the comments too that I needed to raise the bowl up. And so I went back and I added this book up under the bowl there, and I really like that. Creating layers in your space just really makes it more interesting. And then I also decided that I wanted to add another stem into the vase here. I had the stem in my stash. It adds just a little bit more of that burnt orange color that I thought was so pretty. So I'm really happy to have added that little piece there too. I have a lot of stems to choose from, so it was no spin to change that, but I really like the way that it looked. I am a homebody, so I spend a lot of time in my home, and I'm always looking at my decor and thinking of what I can do to change something. So I had this little pie thing. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I don't bake pies or anything like that, but I love bringing this out in the fall time, and I use it to just kind of conceal things off of my cabinets like bread or cookies or things like that. So I just kind of conceal it in there, and it's a perfect way to add another little touch of the fall season into my kitchen. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this dining room table. So this is what I've kind of had here in this space for a while. Here's my bar cart, which I did, a few months ago. I don't know when I did it, but anyway, it's time for it to be switched over for the fall season. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these travertine candle holders that I've had there now for quite a while. I did just put these stems out, but I'm going to move them for right now just because I'm redoing this space, my travertine vase here, and then I just have these decor pieces here. Okay, so I went shopping in my home again and I found this tray. Now, this is a tray that I decorate with all the time and I bring it out. I love using it here on this table. This is a tray that I got off of Facebook Marketplace and it's really, really big. So I love creating little vignettes on it, which makes it really, really nice because I can kind of move it out of the way when I need the additional space. I mean, this is a table, so we may need it to eat at or whatever. And so this, I can just move the tray and everything and then just put it back when I need it. Now, I went into Ross the other day and happened upon these little brass pieces and I picked them up. This is a pomegranate. It was on sale on clearance for $5.49. They also had these brass pears. I really wish that they had had 3 of the pomegranates, but they only had the 1. So I did get 2 of the pears, and the pears were $7.99. I don't know what my obsession is with faux pears, but I just love them, especially in the metals. I found these little leaf napkins. I got these at not Whole Foods, World Market the other day, and I had to have those. Now here I have added in this little tray of my cloche that I shared on the channel the other day. I put some vase filler in there, and I've been dying to use this. So I put that there, and I also put my candle holders from Ballard Design, and I decided to put that little pomegranate on there with that. So that is going to be how I style the table, and then I'm going in with these LED candles and put those in the candle holder. Sometimes I use the candle holders without candles. Sometimes I do add candles in there. These are some that are on a timer, so I do like that effect, and I'm going to go ahead and give them a try. Now, this space, as you can see, is very close to the entryway, so it's very important to me that the areas just kind of flow and that everything is very cohesive. So now I'm going in on my bar cart and trying to do something a little bit different for this space, just to add those touches of fall here and make sure that it is cohesive with the rest of my home. So I've removed everything out of there, and I've decided to bring out my black and brass ice bucket. It's a little bit different color than the other brass pieces or bronze pieces that I have, but I'm okay with that because I love mixing metals. I just love the interest that it brings. So I've added one of those pairs there. I've added a book there, and then I'm bringing in these napkins. It's the perfect simple look, but I love the way that it looks, and I just feel like it's perfect for the fall season. And then I have my wine bottle opener there. The bottom shelf is where I keep my adult beverages, and everything is looking pretty good, I think. I like a nice minimalist look because number one, I don't like clutter, but also when you have a lot of things around, it's just more things to dust. So I like to keep it real simple for myself. I do have a lot of glass pieces here, so it is kind of difficult to keep those clean. So I don't need to have a lot of stuff out to also have to keep clean. So yeah, this light here is a perfect example of that. These bulbs get so dusty, but I do still kind of like the light fixture, and yeah. So anyway, now I'm going into my powder room because, like I said, I want to add touches of fall into every space in my home. So I'm going to see what I can do in this space. Now I keep this dough bowl here pretty much year round, or at least I have here of late, and I just had these travertine balls or spheres in there with some moss. I don't think I'm going to make any major changes there, but I do want to add those touches of fall. So I've got these stems here, already have these in my stash, and I think they would be perfect in that dough bowl. So I'm just kind of looking at it to determine how I can put them in there and kind of hide the stems or whatever, and put that right down there in the bowl. And I always like to say there's no right, no wrong. It's whatever you want, whatever you like. It's the look that you like. So I just kind of manipulate it and move it around until I get it to look the way that I want it to look for at the moment. These stems are so old because I haven't decorated with things like this in a long time, but I dug them out and decided to use them. And that's the beauty of having a little collection of decor. You can shop your home and don't have to continue to spend a lot of money on everything. Now, one thing that I'm noticing here is there's one little space there that I need to put something else there. So I'm back to shopping my home to see what else I can find. So I did come up with this as an option. That's a little wicker pumpkin that I had. I also had this little faux velvet pumpkin. I think I got that from the Dollar Tree a couple years ago. I've got another stem here. Now this one just kind of adds a little bit too much color. I don't think I really want to use that one. And then I have one more here that is very consistent with the way that the stems look that I already put in there. So I think I'm going to go in with that and see how that looks. I'm just trying to make it a little bit fuller and, let's just not have any empty spaces in there. So I'm just kind of tucking the stem so that you can't see that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of arrange things a little bit so that I think it looks nice. Now, this type of thing is easy to do, and it will be beautiful on a dining room table as a centerpiece, on an entryway table, on a TV console, in your living room, in your family room, whatever. It would be perfect, even on a cocktail table, wherever you want to put it. But you see how easy it is to do. And like I said, there's no right or wrong. It's whatever you like. I like to keep these reed diffusers in the bathroom. And I also love to have candles in here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this candle out because I found another candle in my stash, which is a pumpkin, and I decided to pull that out. Now, fun fact about me is I do not like the scent of pumpkins, like pumpkin spice, pumpkin candles, that type of thing. But this one I got from Aldi like a few years ago, and I bought it just because it was very inexpensive and I love the packaging, but I've never burned it. So I just bring it out every year and just kind of put it there just for decor purposes, but I do not like the smell of it. And you see there that I have gone in and added that little wicker basket, wicker pumpkin down on that little stand just because I created a little empty space there. So yeah, that's all I'm doing for the family room. So in my last video, I think it was, I did my living room, added the touches of autumn to my living room. And one thing that I did not do at that time was to add a throw. So I definitely need a throw for the fall season. This is the cuddle season. This is cozy season. And so I wanted to add in a throw. So I got this black and white merino wool throw. This came from CB2. And I'm going to go ahead and add this to the space. this throw is really, really soft and it's not itchy at all. You know, sometimes wool can be very itchy. So that's one thing that I did like about it. It is not itchy at all. It's black and white. You can kind of use it on either side. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch it out to use it on the side that's predominantly black with the white, or you could use it on the other side. It's more like a grayish kind of color, but it's really pretty. I did a lot of debating about what color throw I wanted for this space. I was thinking all black, but then when I found this one, I thought this would be perfect and it matches really, really nice with the rug, I think. So, yeah. Decorating for fall is so much fun to me. I just really enjoy it. And I don't go overboard, or at least I don't think I do. But I do like adding little hints of fall in every room of my home. So I've done, you know, quite a bit so far, but I still have a ways to go before I have everything done the way that I want it to be done. So if you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button also, so that I know that you like this kind of content. Then hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell. That way you know every time I upload a video. Now, I have started a fall decorating playlist, so I'll put that in the description box below for you to kind of click on that and see any other of the videos that I've already done. In case you have not seen those, definitely check those out because it's kind of like a continuing story here. I still need to do my bedroom, my loft area, which is where I am right now. So, you know, more to come. Thanks so much for watching. To all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.